Good morning, my friends. Good morning, and thank you for coming back and watching and listening to the video. This week, I am going to do um, the fire signs by themselves, the earth signs by themselves, the air signs, the water signs. So we'll have 4 videos for each one. And last week I went away to Tennessee to the mountains and hiked mountains and waterfalls, and it was just so beautiful. It is so good to take time to relax, to do something in you, to really be able to connect back to your own self and really feel the abundance of life. This last week, we had a solar eclipse on Saturday. Next week, we will have a lunar eclipse. So a lot of emotion are vibing up. And something's going to come up from the past, some emotions, lots of resistance. And I feel, you guys, you really, it is important to find the resistance. When you're resistant, stop and ask yourself why I am resistant, what I am resistant. Is it the other person you're resistant, or it is something inside of you you're resistant? And I did a lot of that on that trip. I'll tell you, it is amazing how much work we need on ourselves. Even when we think we are so good and we did a lot, oh boy, when things surface, it is like, wow, um, we back where we start, learning the lesson at a deeper level. I'm trying. I turned this coffee cup upside down about 20 minutes ago. And every time I pick it up, I find the tears are still there. So I don't know what kind of tears you guys having, but I had my tears. At the solar eclipse, my daughter was 3 years gone, but I had an abundance of emotions, of awareness, of connectedness, of little things that were happening unusual, and it felt so good because it was something like magical happening. I want you to pay attention to these things because things happen. It's like, wow, how did that come up? Where did it come from? And I felt like she was connecting with me. And I think this happened to all of us. It's just pay attention. I wonder if I paid attention, if I wasn't on vacation and not thinking about the house and the yard and the pool and the work and people and children and grandchildren. I don't know if I would have caught it, But so let's start with Aries. Aries. Okay, you guys. Aries. Wow. Okay, Aries. In the past, this energy, it goes from beyond today and the time before and beyond. It is energy. It is energy reading. So I see you in here the past few days, the past few weeks. You have a candle lighting. You have a candle. And this candle is lit. It's beautiful, and you have it in front of you. You really wanted to move on in life. You really wanted to. Uh, uh, you have a dream. You have something you're working toward. You have ideas, and you lit this candle for clarity, for abundance. And tears came down. Yes, and tears came down. Look at the tears. See? And the bottom of the cup, so I'm not gonna move it much. But above the candle, whatever you're dreaming of, whatever your intuition is telling you, there is the letter M, and the letter M, there is magic in there. You have magic. The hard part is how you gonna create the magic. I think a part of you don't believe it exists or it is gonna happen. And the other part of you want it to happen. But I feel like there is somebody behind you trying to, it's like like something from the past that really is stopping your vision from getting more clarity, from digging deep inside, from finding who you are, what you are, and the things that you are not capable of letting go. Your dream is good. What you want is good, is what you not letting go of is the part that's holding you behind. And when I look in here and I feel like you have an arrow, you have an arrow in the bottom of the cup, and the arrow is leading you to go up this, to keep going, to keep moving. But lately, the past few days, you've been through a lot of emotional darkness. You aggravated, you probably you shocked, you have your eyes wide open, you surrounded with dark energy, you said something, you wonder why this is happening to me. What did I do? What did I say for those people to resist me? Or maybe somebody else resisted you, maybe somebody else pointing finger at you. Whatever it is, you've been through a lot of that the past energy, the past few days. And eventually you felt like you are locked in a cage. You cannot get out of it, but you cannot stay in it. So you are on this journey that you're going to start now. Now you start in this journey. So you need to decide what is important, what is not, what is the resistant, and why you resisted those people, why you holding that on your shoulders, and what you need to do to let it go. Because if you recognize the resistance within yourself instead of blaming it on the others, what is it in you that making you hold it on your shoulder and feeling it deeper? The minute you realize that, you find yourself, you getting up the floor, you found a way to go up and go further into the future. The future is a promising, is a clear, and I like that. I like that. I like the clarity. Okay, so next is Leo. Ooh, Leo. Next is, oh, before we move to next, I feel like there is this is what I picked for Aries. Reflect. Aries, this is what you got. Reflect. Take the time to sit still, to be in nature, to reflect on what happened, to recognize the resistance, to recognize where you're going against something, where um, um, or where other people going against you. There is something you need to recognize within yourself, something you've been married to for a very long time. It is time to figure it out and move on. Reflect. Keep your eyes open. Joy lives in small places. So whatever you're going through, keep your eyes open, because joy lives in small places. And the small place is to recognize that you have resistance about something. And why? And what brought it on? What is inside of you that you need to let go so you can make life happen? Okay, my friends, that's a beautiful. Leo. Okay. Wow. um, Wow, Leo, you already, the tears from Aries, it cleared up lots of space around you. I see you lately planning, you manifesting, you sitting down. Actually, it's like you're laying back a little. You're not sleeping. You're laying back, like you're relaxing. You had to think about something. You have a butterfly right on your lap, and the butterfly indicating um, um, manifestation. You're thinking of life. You're thinking of what you want to do. You holding a plant in your hand. It's like the seed. Have you ever seen this? The like a beans, when you put a bean in a bean, a red bean, a white bean, whatever beans you put in water, and when it is sprout, do you see how it open up and the peas open up and the green come of the beans open up, and the green come from stem from inside of it? I feel like you holding something in your hand. That is really beautiful. That is wonderful, because um, you really um, you already creating, you already started, you already uh, um, manifested something, and that means, you already, you have a dream, you have the seed, you planted it, you are holding it in your hand, and now you're planting to manifest for the future. What I love about that is you have some struggle. You had some struggle before, right? You had some struggles, but you came about it very beautifully. Beautifully. I mean, you just at the full moon, you just elevated yourself. You have your hands up like that, and you are in gratitude. At the same time, you have this big blackbird, which telling you, now what you want to take on, what you don't want to take on. You dropping something off. You dropping something off. At the full moon, you are taking whatever doesn't work for you, because you have one road, two road, three road, four road, five road, six road, seven road. You have so many things you're thinking of, and you finally realizing this is wearing you out. You just, that blackbird is death. It's time to find what's going to work for you and what doesn't. And what doesn't, you need to let it go. You need to release. So you have a little time to the full moon. I want you to release. Okay? I want you to release. This is really, think about it. What is it that's important? And what is it you need to let go of? Um, at the full moon, it feel like you bring in your both hands together. It's like you are um, um, in a salute state. You are getting to a point where you accepting. I mean, you have so many different roads, so many different dreams, but you accepting who you are and what is going to work for you at this time and what is not. So it is really beautiful. And then I see you walking together with this other person. Okay, I see you walking together with this other person. Um, but you had to let go of something, maybe an idea of thoughts, or maybe what you expect them to be, if you really want to walk with this person, because you're walking with him, but you are overpowering him. He's leaning back, or she's leaning back. It's like you're not standing straight in front of each other. Okay, you trying to get your way. So get out of your way, get out of the way, and just be fair and be in acceptance mode. Okay, because if you don't, the relationship is not gonna continue. Okay, so Okay, you guys. This was, this is for Leo. Faith. Faith. Have faith. Don't be so impatient. Have faith. Everything is gonna be okay. Everything is gonna work out. You don't have to push so hard to make this other person be who you want them to be. Give them the wisdom and the pleasure to be who they are and grow together, grow learning about them and they're learning about you. Because when you want somebody to be who you are, who you want to be, who you want them to be, it doesn't work out. There come a time that something goes wrong and the person said, that's it. Have faith. Have faith. Faith grows when you act without knowing the end result. Does that make sense? Faith grows when you act without knowing the end result. So don't overpower to make things happen the way you want them. It is better to let go and let it be and let the universe take care of that part of it. Okay. So now it is Sag. Wow. Sag. Wow. I love it. Sag, you holding. You standing up and you holding wings in your hands. You holding wings in your hand. And you have your fire. You have lit your fire from in between your legs. What that mean? Your fire, your sexual fire, your our fire, we are water, earth, fire, and air, and your fire abundance is lit within your root chakra. You come in to a beautiful change in your life. You are coming to a beautiful change in your life. You holding wings. You're gonna fly. You guys, you've been in one situation forever, for a very long time, and you want to fly and you couldn't. You couldn't. I love this. You are at the point now. The fire is so lit. The fire is so lit. You standing straight. Straight. You're not bending. You're ready. If you try to do what you're doing now, you will never be ready. You will never make it before because you weren't at that stage in life. Now you holding your wings in your hand and you said, those are my wings and I'm flying. Take me wherever I need to be. You are ready. You are ready. Now, the beautiful part about that, um, you were sitting in a fetus position. You really look deep inside. You really looked at your life. You stepped out of it and you looked at it from a different dimension, from a different view, and you said to yourself, I want to climb up. I want love, but I want a change of life. Now, a change of life, of your routine life, is coming first. And then love is coming along the way. It seemed like once you change your routine, your daily routine, whatever you come into, whatever you creating, you are coming to really change, and it's like you're flying. You have those wings and you're flying, and while you're flying, somebody else is flying at that frequency, and you're both flying toward a heart. You both are flying toward a heart. It's beautiful, and you both getting into the same heart. I love this. That's wonderful. I'm happy for you because it is time for you, my Sag, my beautiful friend Sag. Please write down and say if this spoke to you or not. This is really awesome. I'm really excited for you. And remember, you have to change your path or your daily path in order for you to find love. Tenderness. Oh my gosh, tenderness. I'm sure you found tenderness. I'm sure after you that fire lit inside of you again, after that fire raised you up, after that fire stimulated you and made you think about yourself. Finally, you found tenderness toward yourself in your heart. It is time to take care of that little girl dream. It is time to take care of it. It is time to look deeper and vaster and more at the whole picture. It's time for you to move on. Speak gently to yourself. Cherish the child within. Yes, it is only when you were gentle with yourself that little child is ready to move on. That little child found her truth. I'm happy for you. Dear friends, I'm glad you watched this, and if you like it, if this spoke to you, if it resonated, please put a like, support this channel. You know, I would really appreciate that. Thank you very much. You take care for now, and hopefully your dreams come true, all three of you.